Well, thank you for coming on the red carpet round table. Riley, would you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Riley Beeson.
And I'm Denise Gossett Beeson.
Of course, Miss Denise already came on the show before, but I'm glad I have both of you. I'm so happy. So, whoever wants to go first, we already know your mother, since how she got started. Miss Riley, would you tell everybody how you got into the entertainment industry?
Yes, of course. A big help is that my mom is also in the industry. So growing up, I got to see her doing auditions all the time, going to film on sets and all of this stuff. And at first, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't into it as much as and she was fine with that. It was fine. I did a few auditions here and there, and I was kind of just like, it probably won't be my career. And then
You even said,
I did.
maybe I'll do this as a kid, but I don't want to do this as an adult.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'd rather you not do it at all because it's a hard industry.
And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then she ended up going on a set, and I went with her. And just like that, I fell in love with being on set, acting, all of it. So I started to do auditions more. I got a few more jobs. And then Sugarcreek Amish Mysteries was filmed last year, the movie. And that just opened a whole new world for me. I love acting. It's definitely going to be my career. At least that's what.
But you had some good roles in movies before
Yes.
Sugarcreek.
No, I did. But that's when it clicked. Like I knew 100% that's all I wanted to do after the Sugar Creek one.
That's cool.
Well, absolutely amazing. Of course, the Sugar Creek. Both of you want to, I already know your mother. Again, I'm going to have her talk about it as well. But Miss Riley, what can you tell everybody about your character who has not seen it? And let's go from there.
Okay, so I play Esther Miller in Sugar Creek Amish Mysteries. To start out, Sugar Creek Amish Mysteries is also a book series of 32 books. For the movie, we did the first and second book. And it was so fun because she is Amish. Esther's Amish. She's very kind. She's loyal. She's very smart. She's just a very sweet girl. And I think she's awesome. Playing Amish was such a new experience for me, and getting to do that with my mom was just an incredible experience.
And of course, your mom told me last time about Amish community. So, did you did you learn anything about the Amish community that you were surprised? Because I know, like your mother, she said some things that I did not know, and I'm still did not know this day. So, do you know anything that got you or kind of got you out off guard about the community?
Oh, so many things. Amish shock you so much because I went into it having done some research through like Google and websites and all that stuff.
It's all lies.
It is all lies, every single thing. I was like, what is going on? Because they do still use their buggies and the horse and buggy. That's how they get around and stuff. But in the place where we were, Sugar Creek, they also use electric scooters and bikes. And what? Electric? Like that blew my mind.
But how can they use electric?
They're solar powered. So it is still technically.
They charge them with their
Hmm.
solar panels.
But I was like, how is that? I'm so confused. Another thing was some of them have phones. I'm sure my mom has already said this, but there's different orders of the Amish. And one of the orders is allowed to have phones. And they were carrying phones around. I was like, what is going on? Everything that you hear about Amish is just
Well,
so different.
like our wardrobe lady, Cindy.
Yes, our wardrobe lady, Cindy, we had a real Amish on set helping us with our Amish dresses and
Hmm.
and she is what order is
New
she?
order.
She's the new order. So she has an iPhone, she has Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and all these things. I was like, how is that allowed? It was very confusing. That one definitely blew my mind. Going back the second time, because we filmed there this summer for the series, I still was learning new stuff almost every single day about Amish. Just when you think you know it all,
Hmm.
the next big thing, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of them live in big, beautiful houses.
That was another thing.
Right.
The houses, you'll be driving and it's a gorgeous modern house. And I'm like, wow, and an
And-
Amish lives there.
And the farms are pristine.
Everything
Like,
is gorgeous. The Amish.
Beautiful. Now,
awesome.
we have to preface that there are different Amish communities all over the country and world for that matter.
Yes.
And there are differences because, like, we've had
For
people
sure.
say, well, the Amish in Pennsylvania don't do that. Well, I know, but
Yes.
the Amish
But
in
the one in
Sugar Creek,
Sugarcreek, yeah,
do.
they definitely do.
Well, I know I've been to Amish community and they're different. It's very interesting about the Amish
Very
community.
different.
It is.
It's like they don't like take pictures,
Right.
some stuff like that. I don't know if I'm missing.
Now, Cindy, our wardrobe
He
lady,
does take pictures with us. Some of my Amish friends, because I knew a few Amish teens that lived there. I just became friends with them from being there and stuff. They also take pictures with me. They have phones because they're on something called Rumspringa, which is from when they're the rules are a
14.
little like I don't know
they're
exactly,
flexible.
but I think it starts from 14 and then it kind of goes to
18,
whenever.
19.
That's what we've heard. The rules are 14 to 19. But one of my friends was saying that he's like, oh, I'm like, when are you going to be done with From Spring? I don't know. I'll figure that out. I was like, okay. So I don't know. The rules are definitely, they can be bent.
So they can drink, they can smoke. I mean, the parents don't encourage this, but they do.
They allow
Right.
it because it's so they can decide whether they want to stay in the church or if they want to leave the church. So they get to experience English American activities, and then they can decide whether they want to stay or not.
Very
And
interesting.
the majority do stay.
Yes. Like when I was talking to my friend, and he's very big into his Rumspringa activities, I asked him if he was going to stay in the church or not. And I was fully expecting him to say no, then he's going to leave. And he was like, no, I will probably stay. I was like, interesting. So
Right.
a lot of them do decide to stay.
Yeah, I thought some of them would leave, but I
I'm
guess
sure
I'm
there
sure there
are
are
some.
some, but I believe most of them do stay. Probably because they've just grown up in it. They're used to
And
being
that's
around their
all
family.
they
That's all they
know.
know.
right, their family and the culture and everything.
And
100%.
honestly, can you imagine leaving that and going to live into our world? It might be kind of scary
I think it would.
because now you got to
Culture
get a
shock,
license
right.
and we got to
There's so many things
drive.
that you have to do. Yeah.
hmm Driving a car and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'd be interesting. So what can you tell everybody about the Sugar Creek Amish? The
The movie or the TV show or the
the
people.
movie, the one the way you guys were in. I'm sorry, I should have worded it that way.
So the movie.
Yeah.
So the movie was shot last year around this time. It was 3 weeks of shooting, I believe. And I have to say, all the cast and crew are the most incredible people I've ever met in my entire life. And Amish Mysteries would not be the same without everyone that we have involved in making of it.
We are a definite family for sure.
Yes. Like, leaving them is the hardest thing ever.
And
Every
when we
single
came
time.
back this year for the series,
It
it
was
was just like a reunion, and we were there for 2 months this time.
So it was really just family every single day. We saw these people every single day. We got so close. It was very painful to leave. I will say that.
I mean, what's funny, okay, so I just wrapped on a shoot in Sarasota. Well, Sarasota has a place called Pine Crest, I believe.
Yes.
And the Amish vacation there.
That's their little fun spot to go.
What's funny is our caterer in Sugar Creek, so it's an Amish company, he had messaged me because he saw that I posted I was in Sarasota. He's like, I'm going there. He got there today. I left this morning.
That would have been the coolest thing
just
ever.
missed him.
But like everyone is just every single person that we met in Sugar Creek honestly felt like family. Everyone is just so sweet. Regarding the Sugar Creek, the whole idea of it, it's about a woman named Cheryl, and she's coming from Chicago, a big city, and coming to small area, Sugar Creek.
And why?
To look over her aunt's store. And it's in the Amish town.
And I supply baked goods.
Yes.
quilts and stuff to her store.
And then little mysteries start to happen. I won't give anything away, but
her and I become fast friends.
And detectives.
She works in her store.
Yes, I do work in the store. That's who Esther is. And playing her daughter. It's all tied around kind of us. And then my older brother, played by Kevin Joy, Levi Miller. It's all, I think, the four of us that are the...
Yep, it's pretty cool.
It is awesome.
So I gotta ask both of you, and I already know, I know your mom can say the same answer, but were you expecting for both of you to be a mother and daughter on set?
No.
We were hoping.
It was always like a dream. So the previous projects that I did before Sugarcreek, we were in them together, but we were not related. So I'd be playing someone else's kid, and then she'd be playing
which is crazy, right? Because like we look a lot alike.
So with that like look of just being not related in the same movie, I was like, oh, we'll see if that ever happens. I had a chance that it might, like just because we look so alike. And when we auditioned for the Amish, I did not think that we were gonna get it. I'm gonna be so honest. I watched my audition back a few days ago.
We were cute.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. But it was fun. I'm really glad
we were like jumping up and down when we got the message that we had booked it. And then we found out, okay, you're going to Ohio, and for 3 weeks we were like,
it was all just like surprise after surprise.
Yeah.
And then
because I know
amazing cast was
a lot of actors who are parents or kids, their dream is always to be on set with their family members, and then when you hear parents or father or mother or they're so excited they get to be on scene with their kids. And so,
right.
It's definitely an amazing experience that we get to have together. I love having her on set.
So do you feel like and I just gotta ask this, do you feel like your bond got even stronger now?
Yeah, 100%. Well, for one thing, every single night before the next day of filming, we would always go over
lines,
what we had to do for the next day, and we would run lines,
a lot of lines,
and that was definitely a bonding process because we were sharing a hotel room, so we were always with each other, no matter what. It was a lot of fun.
And then, of course, your mom mentioned this, so I'll mention it. There was a medical emergency. And I got to bring up because your mom already talked about it. I wouldn't be saying if she didn't. And I understand that would have been so scary for you, Riley. What was your story behind that situation?
My goodness, it was.
Well, think of the night it happened. Okay, so just to fill in the audience again, I got extremely dehydrated, and I got up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, and I got dizzy and fell on my face. So black and blue, black eye, cut lip. She heard me fall, did not know I fell. And she's like, you all right, Mom?
I was like, Mom?
I said, no. And I went back to bed.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. The next morning, we wake up, and in the nicest way possible, she did not look good. I was like, oh my goodness, Mom, what happened? Like, her face was all black and blue.
I was like, I don't know.
She like felt so off. You were dizzy. I was like, this is not good. So I ended up driving to set.
And we didn't know what had happened, right?
And I was like, I don't know if it's safe for you to be driving. We get to set. She's out of it. She doesn't want to eat. She doesn't really want to drink.
Well, first we went into makeup, and I'm like, Vanessa, can you do something about it?
She was like, what happened? Because the day before she was completely fine, and then so that was not good. And then we were doing scenes and stuff. This poor woman right here had 10 scenes that she had to do that were like big, important scenes that she had to be in with all these lines, and she didn't feel good. She wasn't remembering stuff. It was a mess. So we started the day off doing scenes. She wasn't really telling too many people, I don't think, about it.
No.
And then it was like more noticeable that something was just not right.
Because I was just like sitting there like this in between, like, oh my gosh, what's happening?
There'd be times that I'd look over and she would just have her eyes closed and it would look like she was sleeping. I was like, what is going on? So I think you talked, but I was also talking to the DP and the director because I'm pretty close with them. And I was like, so here's what happened. I don't really know what's going on with her. She ended up sleeping in one of the back rooms for
Well,
a
they had
while.
the EMT come that day, remember?
Was that before or after you slept?
After.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was getting to. So then after lunch, she wouldn't want to eat. She wouldn't want to drink. She wasn't doing anything that she was supposed to be doing except for sleeping.
But I got through all the scenes.
She did get through all the scenes, so I don't know. But we were filming a scene. I don't know. I was filming a scene. She had one scene off. And I found out they did not tell me that the EMT came until after they had already left. Because I would not have.
I didn't know it was coming. They just showed up.
I know. I did my scene without. I was just like, oh, she must be sleeping in the back room. I did not know that she was in the back of an ambulance.
I know.
I was like, what is going on? Because they told me after, they were like, okay, so your mom just got back. The EMT showed up. I was like, what? So in hindsight, I'm glad that they didn't tell me before the scene because I would have been worrying way too much. Yeah. But everything was fine. And then we got home later that night. I remember that you took off your makeup and her face was 10 times worse. The bruise was like, her whole face was just, oh, goodness.
Yeah.
3 days after, it was not great time on set with her because she was just not like in the like,
I was out of it.
Really out of it. I felt so bad. I was worried that something worse had happened. It wasn't just a concussion. So I was like, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. And she's like, no, I need to keep working. I need to keep working.
She became the mother.
Yeah. So you finally went to the hospital. I ended up staying on set. Someone took her. The whole time I was asking questions. And so we have this app called Photo Circle. I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but you put your pictures onto, like, it can be connected to a bunch of people.
Yeah, the whole cast and crew can post whatever pictures
onto there. And it was like 10 o'clock at night. And I got a notification that a video had come in from Micah, the person that had taken
one of our producers.
Yeah. And it was a video of her. Talent is flying in, and she was laying in a hospital bed or whatever.
They were wheeling me to go get the CT scan, and she's like, Talent flying into set.
And then afterwards, she posted like with a thumbs up, and she was like, Denise is all cleared. And I was like, oh, we're all good. So it was a crazy experience. There was other things that happened too.
You thought I had a brain bleed.
I thought she had a brain bleed. Then days after the hospital, she couldn't move. All of her limbs, I don't know what happened, but the nerves in her system like stopped.
It was
working.
described to me almost like your brain is rebooting, and so all of your nerves, like I couldn't lift my arms higher than here, and I was in pain.
The Amish dresses are not exactly loose.
Yeah, they're hard to get on.
So if she couldn't move her arm,
I was like, Riley, help me out of this dress.
It was not a good situation. And that went on for like a week and a half. And this happened 6 days after we got there. So we hadn't been filming very long. And all of this happened. It was a mess. It was bad. But everything worked out in the end.
And then Denise, I think you can remind me, but there was dehydration. Is that correct?
Yes. So stay hydrated. No Red Bulls.
Water.
Yes, water. So you weren't drinking a lot of water. Was it hot during those?
It was really hot. We were shooting up at the farm for like 2 days in the heat.
It was hot.
And they would bring you
cold water,
like from a cooler.
Like, there's water dripping off of it, and we didn't want it getting on our dresses
because it would leave a stain, and then someone have to dry it. And I was like, look, we just got to get this shot.
So after the whole incident, they ended up bringing room temperature water so that it was a very high demand that everyone stayed hydrated.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone would be like, take your IVs, take all
everyone would say, are you drinking water? Yes. They would come out and go, let me watch you drink some water.
Yeah, because Denise would be like,
there was this,
well, I mean, that was the most scariest situation, Miss Denise, and I'm glad you were okay. But to me, I can't believe you don't remember. You just went straight to bed.
Yeah, that one.
And you're not supposed to do that with a concussion. But I was like, 99.
Because she had fallen, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And she said, "No, no, I'm not." And then she fell back asleep, and I was like, "Mom," and she was already back asleep. I was like, "Okay." I went back to bed, and then the next morning was just such a surprise.
Yeah, for you and
For
me.
me.
Yeah, because I remember Denise, you woke up and you didn't know your face was that bad till you looked in the mirror.
Oh, it was so
Our
scary.
call time was early too. I remember it was like 8 o'clock, so we were waking up at like 6:45, and I had gotten up a little, and you were like, "Oh," because you had seen yourself in the mirror. I was like, "What?" And then I came in, and then it was,
Fuck.
that's not good.
And honestly, like the producers and stuff were thanking me because
Yeah.
I'm sure they were worried. What are we going to do? Do we have to replace her? Can we replace her at this point?
Like
right?
all of
And
these thoughts.
do
That's
we have
like,
to stop production? We have all these other actors coming in. Like, I'm sure
that's
it
a
was a whole
production's
mess.
worst nightmare for sure.
Well, medical scare and all that stuff. So when did your face, if you mind me asking, get normal? When it
It started to fade
Maybe a week.
a week, yeah.
But like this era was the most, and that lasted a long time. Matter of fact, if I press it in certain
right,
areas,
you showed me last time it
it
was still
still
there.
feels sore. I think maybe like I wonder if there was like a crack or something.
Yeah, that's not good.
The makeup covered
it up.
Sore.
The makeup covered it up really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they would light me in a certain way
Where
where
it didn't look.
they shoot this side of me and not this side.
Yeah.
So
hopefully it's not noticeable.
we will see.
And that's so scary, like I said, it's medical scare and it happened middle of the night. Thankfully you were okay.
Yeah.
To be honest. So
I'm so lucky because the way we have like a suite, our hotel, there's 2 doors to the bathrooms. Well, we had this door open and I came through this door and I fell this way. If that door had been closed,
oh goodness, that would be so bad.
Probably would have been worse because I landed like halfway on the carpet versus the tile. But if that door had been closed, I would have hit my head.
That was a really bad
start
to the filming.
Yeah.
Everybody can laugh now, but
well, it was a joke at the end. Our DP Isaac, he has a name. Can I say this?
Sure.
Okay, he has a name because she plays Naomi Miller in Sugarcreek Amish Mysteries, and her real name is Denise. So he calls her Denomi. And everyone started calling her Denomi. And me and my friends, because there was a few other crew members that were my age on set, we started coming up with names that was like Demama, because she took us to go to amusement park one time, so we started calling her Demama, and then it was Dehydrated. It became a thing. Yeah, Dehydrated. That was a lot. Yeah.
Denomi, are you dehydrated?
Wow, that's a miracle that you're okay. Of course.
Yeah.
I gotta ask both of you, and I know I asked Denise, but Miss Riley can answer this as well. What's the most difficult role you ever taken?
Oh, okay. Oh man, it's between 2. Sugarcreek was hard, I would say, just getting in the Amish mindset, because it's very different. You talk a little bit different in a way. Things are said differently. You take out contractions. So I actually became really into that. And by the end of our 2-month filming, I was literally just not using contractions outside of script. I'd be like, I did not do that.
Neither of us
I cannot do that. Like
they teased us so bad.
They'd be like,
because they'd be like, so Denise, are you coming tonight? I will not come tonight. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, sorry, because it became a habit.
Yeah. So that one was a really interesting role to work on, I would say. Another one that I did was Every Single Day as a Parent. It's a short film. It's dark comedy, I guess I would call it that. Um, my character is a murderer. And
They don't show it, but they show her covered in blood.
which was an amazing the experience of being covered like in fake blood was super fun for me.
I loved it. It was weird.
Because I like literally got to have like a bucket of red. I don't even know what it was.
And the
But
picture is actually posted on Instagram.
Yes. I have fake
Yes.
blood all over me. That one was really fun, but I do have to say, I had to be crying for when I came in, and I worked myself up so much, and that scene took like a while to do because we kept doing over and over and over again. So it would be like sobbing and screaming and like heavy breathing, all this stuff. I was so exhausted by the end of it. I would say that was one of my hardest ones to do just because it was so much being put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a lot. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing stuff like that.
Well, as both of you and being in the entertainment industry, but Riley, for yourself, where do you see yourself in 5 years? 'Cause I know I asked your mom this question, but where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you see yourself continuing being in the entertainment industry? Because I know being young and you have a lot of career wise and you want to pursue maybe other things. Do you see yourself just keep going, or do you see yourself pausing again? I know it's a lot ahead of you in the road. A lot of people as a young actors are thinking, maybe I want to stop for a minute and focus something else in my life. Some of them are like, no, this is it. I'm only gonna work on this. I want to go to school, but I just want to do this. And there's a lot of actors out there who have degrees in college and they don't use them. Your mother and I, we talked about it. Yes. And to me, I don't think there's nothing to be ashamed about that as well. But where do you see yourself, Riley?
Well, I would say my number one love right now is the movie industry. I absolutely adore it. I love everything revolving around it. Storytelling is my passion. Whether that's through acting, I've been writing several books. I haven't published yet, but I am planning on. I love writing movie scripts. I would love to explore directing at some point, but my main passion is definitely acting. I love everything about it. I love being on sets. I really just love storytelling and everything that comes with it. So I see myself in 5 years, hopefully being a writer because I'm planning on getting my books out. Making some movies. I want to make some movies of my own. I've been writing some scripts and I'd love to bring them to life. So hopefully those will be.
I've read her books. I've read her script. They're great.
Thank you.
And
Awesome.
I'm not saying that. This girl has an eye. I
So
mean,
you see yourself being a director.
Maybe part-time. I will never be able to give up acting because I love acting so much.
Well, tell them what happened on set.
Well, on set, we have an amazing, like I said, amazing crew, amazing cast, and they were very, I don't know what the right word for it is.
Giving.
They were very giving. They wanted me to be able to experience everything that I wanted to experience on set. And I have our DP, Isaac Alonji, is incredible. He let me use the camera. He helped me.
She ran B camera when she wasn't working.
He let me do some of the shots. He helped me set it up. He taught me so many things.
And she did behind the scenes photography.
I did behind the scenes photography. I did focus pulling. I helped with lighting at one point. I helped with doing the miking up at one point. I helped
They
with
let her try it all, which was really cool.
Script
That's
advisor
good.
stuff.
Oh yeah, you did script supervising.
Supervisor. Oh, there's so many things. I'm so very thankful that they helped me to learn so much just over one summer. And I feel so much more like, I know when you go to a film school, you learn all that stuff, but it's so much more valuable when you learn it on a set, hands-on. And being able to do that was incredible. So I do see myself maybe at some point directing, part-time directing and acting, and I don't know.
And that's one thing I don't believe in film school.
Same.
that's so bluntly weird saying that. And I kind of don't believe in acting school, and I do, and I kind of don't because that's just me. But because you can film school, you can learn all that on set. And same with acting. So, but again, I see both sides. So, now for both of you, what is your dream next? Maybe, I don't want to say maybe. Don't take that back. What is your dream mother and daughter role that you want to do? What do you see yourself? Horror film, action, comedy, maybe another Amish movie. I want to be serious. Let's dig into you both of your minds and see what
What?
is your dream mother and daughter role.
Wow.
That's really tough.
That is tough. I
Because
mean,
there's so many genres that I like absolutely adore.
the first thing that comes to mind for me is I want Sugar Creek to keep going
Well,
for a
yeah.
while.
Besides that, Sugar Creek is my ultimate,
Yeah.
like my favorite.
So besides that,
I know I put you guys on the
I would
spot.
love, I'm putting this out there right now. I would love to do a Hallmark Christmas movie where we play mother-daughter.
Boom. Okay, I like that.
I just think it would be fun to do a Christmas movie.
I would love to do a Christmas movie too.
And then maybe some like thrillers or
That's what I was
something.
just thinking. I would love to do a horror. Like I said, I really enjoyed the being covered in blood thing. I think horror
It's
is
a little weird. It's weird.
I think it's so fun. I love being able to scream. I love all that stuff. I don't particularly love watching horror, but I would love to be in some more horror stuff. Another big one for me, I don't know how, I mean, I guess we could do mother-daughter. I love dystopian movies.
Oh.
My dream is to be in a dystopian movie. Dystopian movies are just incredible to me.
What about an action? Okay, I'm a third-degree black belt, and she's a second-degree black
That's
belt.
for one. We want to be in an action movie that does taekwondo. Because that would be incredible.
We're putting that out there.
Yep.
And go back. I think your mom mentioned this. You do karate.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So, talk about it. What got you guys? I know your mom talked about it, but Riley, what got you into it?
I started when I was 6
or 5.
Five or 6. We started together.
Yeah. I took her because it was something I kind of enjoyed, and I was like, well, I think everyone should know a little bit of self-defense.
Yeah. I started it. I loved it.
She was.
I made a lot of friends on there. It was a lot of fun.
It was so cute.
I definitely have learned a lot through that because I'm a big surfer as well, and I believe that Taekwondo really helped me with my balance. Because I'll take some of my friends out to go surfing and they can't keep balance. Yeah. And I know I got my balance from Taekwondo, from all of the forms, kicks, everything that I have to do, because everything balance goes into all of that. We haven't been doing it as much recently. There's just been so much going on, so we've kind of gotten pulled out. I'm really having a lot of school, final exams, all of that stuff, plus acting and writing, everything.
She's a senior in high school, homeschooled, and she dual enrolls at the college. So she's going to have her AA by the time she graduates high school.
Yes. So I'm not particularly planning on going to college at the moment next year. I think I'm going to focus on doing some writing, making some movies, seeing where all that
Good. I like that.
And then
so do I.
And if I feel like
Amen. Keep it going, Riley. Keep it going. Don't stop.
I don't know if I told you this. My parents, they both grew up poor, got married, neither went to college, or they went briefly and then quit. And they have an extremely successful business. I always tell people you don't need college.
Yeah. And I don't know if I feel like wasting my time on doing something. I'm not saying for everyone else out there, I'm not saying that college is a waste of time, but for what I'm trying to do, I don't know if it exactly would benefit me.
And me personally, college is not what you think it is.
No, exactly.
It's not. I know, in my opinion, when I'm talking to my friends about college, their number one reason for going is to party. And I have no interest in doing that. I would much rather further my career than go party. Like, why would I pay to go party? That makes no sense to me at all. But
You had more fun on a set than you'd have at a
Oh,
party.
100%. Yeah, I would much rather be on sets than be at college.
Yes. So, what is the most pivoted moment in your careers? I know I've asked your mom this, but Riley, I maybe your mom, I'd like to have your mom answer this as well because she may have different ideas now, but what is the most pivoted moment in your careers so far?
Sugar Creek.
Yeah, you've got to say Sugar Creek for sure.
Sugarcreek Amish Mysteries, 100%. Um, Everything about it really has just been amazing.
I've had a lot of pivotal moments. So when I first moved to LA, and it kind of people kind of are shocked when I say this. I went through 10 agents and 9 managers, like right in the first years. And people are like, what? I said, well, the law says if you're not getting out and booking and auditioning after 90 days, you can break that contract with an agent legally and move on. So I was. So many actors just stay. They're like, well, maybe the fourth month they'll get me something. Maybe the fifth month. No. If you're not auditioning and getting out, move on. It is time to move on. You guys aren't clicking. So I went through so many people. When I first moved to LA, I audited, you're going to crack up, 120 acting classes. And auditing means you can go try one out for free. And
Uh-huh.
of all of those, I liked one.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So people just they get stuck in like, well, okay, I'll do this acting class or I'll stay with this age. I'm like, are you auditioning? Well, no. Why are you staying?
Yeah.
Why are you staying? I was just on set and they had the same problem. The one girl's like, I haven't had an audition in 6 months. And I go,
No. That's
what
no.
are you doing? They're holding you back.
No. They're holding
That's
you
true,
back.
right? That is true.
Yeah. And same with because like I produced a film festival for over 20 years. Writers would come to me and they'd say, I just don't have time. I work all day long and I've got kids. And then I go, 5 minutes. Sit
Hmm.
down, write for 5 minutes a day. By the end of the year, you have a script. And they were like, oh. I'm like, if you
Exactly.
really want
If you
to
really
do
want to
it,
do something, you do it.
yep.
You make time
Right.
for it, you do it.
So there's so many
100%.
excuses, right?
Yeah, because I know a lot of
Do stuff that you love doing.
yes. I know there's a
100%.
lot of people my age, my friends, that are like, "Oh, I don't have time to do that," because or it's just like something that they're trying to be when they're older, and they're like, "Oh no, I
Hmm.
don't have time to like do that right now." But I'm like, "But you have time to watch TikTok for 2 hours a
You have
day,
time
so I
to go
think
to
you have some time."
Starbucks and you have time
Yeah,
to,
I think you may have a little bit of time that you can use to put towards that.
100%. It's
Yeah.
true. It's amazing. I don't know if you saw your mother's interview with me, but she talked about all kinds of different subjects.
we had such
Um,
fun.
Riley, if you mind me asking, did you watch the interview?
I watched a little bit of it. I've been really, really busy with
No, you
school.
have.
I'm
No,
trying to
you're
make time.
okay.
That
Well,
big
toward the middle, toward the end, we're gonna bring this up anyways. We did mention dating, and
She told me about this after she got off the Zoom last time.
so not to put anybody on the spot, but we can, she did mention it. So Riley, don't be mad at me. She's the one who talked about it. So, I had to bring it up to ask because see if you saw it. Now, Riley, what's your perspective here? Let's talk about the technology now these days, right? And this is about, and this all,
Snapchat.
this also involves, I believe, what's great, not about dating. It's about the entertainment industry, about connecting. You make a lot of friends through Instagram, and that's the one thing I love, and I tell a lot of beginner actors that get on social media. You
Yes.
will find people in your own community. And
Right.
that's the one thing about it, it's kind of like you're going to be glued to it, but it's great to find connections to go from there to, make friends in their own community.
No, I agree 100%.
It's it's weird it's no longer like Facebook anymore because Facebook is not really the way to connect in the entertainment industry. You
No.
know, it's the Instagram and algorithm and all that stuff. So Riley, in your perspective, and this probably will lead into that way, but what what's your views on Instagram and social media
Yeah,
and
right. What are your views?
and
So,
I guess putting you on the spot, don't want to say it, but your mom talked about it and we got into it about, the dating. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to say that, okay? So don't be mad at me. The audience, don't look at me like I'm weird, but I'm just saying. So, Riley, let's go into that topic.
okay, so I'll start out with my thoughts on social media. I think Instagram, like you said, is a really great way to connect with people. I think it's a great way to kind of up what you're trying to promote because you can really just get things out there with social media. I really like TikTok. My following base has gone up a lot.
She's gone viral so many times.
If you guys are watching this, you might remember me from the muffins in the freezer video, the Amish video I made, because it got, I believe, 8 million views and then like
Wow.
4 million likes.
Yeah.
I was like, my goodness. It like blew up on TikTok. It blew up on Instagram. It got me so many followers. On TikTok, I have like 28,000 right now.
Every day she'd be like, I just went up 200 followers. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How are you doing this?
It was really wild because I always have wanted to go viral. I've always wanted to have followers. And then that one video, just anything Amish I put out there, it's just, it
Well,
big.
and all your religious stuff, your
Oh, yeah.
faith-based
No, yeah.
stuff too.
Yeah. But the Amish stuff like really exploded. I was like, my goodness.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool to up your brand and stuff. It's time consuming. I would say that for Instagram and TikTok. I have fallen into the TikTok trap many times.
Me too.
I'm trying to get better at it where I'll put a time limit on myself, but sometimes you just get sucked into that whole, you just scroll, you scroll.
What do they call it? Doom scrolling?
Doom scrolling. So that is also a downside to social media because it definitely takes away your time. And seeing some of my friends, I know that I can control it to a point. Like, I know I still have problems with my TikTok scrolling sometimes, but sometimes when I watch my friends or other kids my age, their screen time is like 16 hours. I'm like, how is that even possible?
When are you sleeping?
I don't.
Red Bull.
Yeah. For the dating aspects for social media, Snapchat
is a problem.
It has its ups and its downs. I would definitely say it is the death of a healthy relationship.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, hold on. Okay. Let's. What do you mean by that? We have to dig in.
Talking.
No one. And I fall in this category sometimes as well. It is awkward to talk to people. Everyone gets so accustomed to talking on Snapchat. You just snap a picture of yourself. You snap a picture of the wall. And it's all of these stupid meanings. Like, I do have to put this out there. It's so stupid. It is so stupid. And if anyone says that it's not, like, they know deep down in their head.
One.
No, I'm going to. So,
I'm
this
sorry.
way.
I'm just trying not to laugh out loud right now. Sorry. Please continue, Riley.
So people are gonna hate me for saying this, but these are stupid rules, and some of the rules may be a little outdated. I may be outdated for some of these rules. Who knows? But from what I know and how I interpret a snap, when I get snapped from a boy, and I get snapped, this is different. It kind of varies around people because sometimes my guy friends will snap me full face and it doesn't mean anything. It's completely different. But if you're liking a boy,
how do you know?
Because I know. Okay, when you like a guy and you start snapping them and they snap you back, a full face. So their full face is in the snap. You're like, they're interested. It's immediately like, oh,
What?
they have interest in you.
Yes.
Okay. So then if they snap you a shoulder, like it's literally like, imagine it's just my shoulder and the wall.
What?
They're not interested.
They're
They don't
not
like you. They don't like you.
Or if they snap you half a face,
Half a face is
they're
maybe
kind
I'm
of
interested.
interested. Isn't this stupid?
If it's nothing at all and it's just the ceiling, they're like, why do I even have you out
Or
of
the
snap?
ceiling fan.
Yep.
They're just snapping. They're not interested.
Hold on. No. It's just
It's stupid. I know. I know.
That's why I'm like, oh, I'm scared for your generation. No one knows how to talk to each other.
So, okay. And then here's another thing. She hates me for this. I don't like if I'm talking to a guy and she's like, have you talked to him? I'm like, yeah, I talked to him today. And she's like, oh, how long was your conversation or whatever? I'm like, oh, it was like over text.
That's
like
not
we
talking.
Were,
that's not
like
talking.
that's not talking. I don't love calling. Like, it's just boring.
This is what I'm saying. You guys,
I know our generation will die because of this.
They're gonna end up getting married and never have talked. They'll be like snapping each other pictures.
Okay. I know how to have a real conversation. I do know that. I can have conversations and I can ask questions and I can do all these things. But for example, a few weeks ago, actually, I was talking to a guy that I know. He's more of just a friend right now. But like, no, he is just a friend. He will not be anything more than that. But we are just friends. He's someone that I know. We were having a conversation. And I asked him something.
Was it actual talking?
No, it was in person. We were in person with each other.
Okay.
It was like a group of people. And I asked a question. And he answered, long question, and then didn't ask me anything back. I asked another question. Didn't ask me anything back. I was like, dude.
It's all about them.
Yeah. But they also don't know how to read. Like, they don't have it in their mind that they need to redirect it. Like, no one can have a good conversation. I've only met 3 or 4 boys in my life that can actually have a steady conversation that are like my age.
Wow.
Like,
and keep in mind, I've had parents say to me, you should not homeschool your daughter because she won't be socialized. Ba-bam. She's socialized.
I don't love hanging out with, to all my friends out there, I love hanging out with you guys.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
I enjoy hanging out with adults, I think, more than I do kids.
You just got to treat
that's a
kids
crazy
like
statement.
adults.
They can't act like adults.
I know.
They can't do it. But like being on sets, I really enjoyed Sugarcreek for an example because I'm doing all these scenes with adults. There wasn't that many kids on it, especially for the first movie. And I just got so like used to talking to adults. It's just so much easier to have an adult conversation. I don't know.
Because we can talk back.
Yeah. But Snapchat is definitely killing relationships.
But you still use it.
Okay. I do. But I know I have a choice, but it's also that I don't, because a lot of my friends don't use text.
Which is weird.
They ignore their messages.
But don't you think that's so their parents don't see what they're doing?
That's not at all what it is.
Because Snapchat, you take the picture, it disappears.
I like it how the mother and daughters right here is trying to figure this out.
That's not what it is at all.
Are you sure?
I'm positive that's not what it is.
For some of them?
100%, like 1,000,000%.
Really?
1,000,000%.
You don't think there's any friends of yours that use Snapchat so their parents don't see what they're doing?
Some, but they don't ignore text because of it. If I text one of my friends on text, they will not text me back. They won't. They will text me on Snapchat, but it's not like they just don't check their text message. They don't.
Okay.
Trust me.
Well, what about when their parents text?
They literally, one of my friend's parents only text them through Snapchat. I'm being so for real.
You opened a can of worms.
Like, I don't even know. A lot of my friends' parents actually do have Snapchat, and that's how they communicate with their kids. Because their kids don't check messages anymore.
Okay, Riley, I'm going to send you a picture of my shoulder, and that means I am not happy with you.
Okay.
If I send full face, it means I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
I'm like your mom looking at you trying to figure this out because it's kind of interesting.
Well,
It's
I have deleted Snapchat before.
she has, and then she gets it back. She'll delete it.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna sound really crazy, but okay. I don't have that many people on Snapchat that I like actively snap at a time. I used to be so obsessed with my streaks, and I would make sure like streak is when you snap someone consistently for like an amount of days. So I was so obsessed with
They'll
that.
go hundreds a day.
Okay, just wait. So
we just lost him. He fell out of frame.
but
I can't. I just can't.
so there's the streaks, and you can like I was obsessed with that, and I had streaks with a good amount of people. And now,
Guys and girls, not
guys
just
and girls. Now I only have a streak with one person, and we just hit 907 days.
What? Are you kidding me? What?
It's not that bad because it's
907 days you have snapped each
almost
other.
3 years. And that's the only snap that I so consistently.
How are you not married?
It's just friends. But I have snap streaks with other people too, but they're like 50 days because like they'll lose it. I don't know why we have such a good snap streak. I know my friend has like bought it back before. I know I have like a free one every single month, so like I'll like if I
you
miss a day.
forget to snap one day,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
also
buy it back.
if you forget to snap, yeah, it's like 99 cents or whatever to buy back a streak. And I know that my friend has done it probably 6 times for us. And then I've done my free one several times. I don't know. But like I don't ever want to lose that. It's like such a good streak. 900
Time
days.
out.
It means
Whoa, whoa.
You guys don't even talk.
No, but like we have a streak. So it's like
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's good. I'm just saying that one like it's the 900-day streak is an accomplishment. Like that one's a big one.
You're just as confused as I am.
But if I didn't have that streak, I would say it still is dumb. I'm still saying that the 900 streak is dumb, but I also don't want to like let it go.
Okay, I'll be honest with you, Riley. You have lost me from the middle of the conversation. I'm serious because, yeah, I don't.
I don't get it either because like part of the fun of getting to know a boy was talking on the phone, getting to know each other.
Snap.
You know nothing about any of them.
I will say, just because I have that one streak does not mean that I like Snapchat. I would delete it if all my friends would switch back to like messages, but I would lose contact with so many people if I got rid of Snapchat. Like, so truthfully, I think I would lose the majority. Like, I'd still have them, but they would not text me as much or talk to me as much because it's more of a hassle.
And you know, a lot of actors, a lot of famous actors have Snapchat.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, they don't use it that way, like dating, but just saying. Yeah. But and I do see what you're saying in Snapchat. I don't see it dying. It's still growing. And it's not as, forgive me for saying this, it's not as popular as Instagram, and
it's
I
not.
think it's,
right.
But Riley, you have lost me. Sorry, you have lost.
Okay, another thing that might shock you.
Oh my goodness.
The number one like flirting thing that I would say for teenagers is not like, oh, you look so pretty. Like if you're like, for example, if you go to a high school football game and you're like meeting guys, they won't come up to you and be like, oh, I really like blah, blah, blah. I like your outfit. I like your hair. I like your eyes, blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff, like how it used to be. It's now, what's your snap? Can you slide the snap? Can I have your snap? And that's their way of like asking you for your number or like saying, oh, I like you. I'm interested in you. Can I have your snap? Can we talk? Can we like try to hang out?
But doesn't that seem like they're just collecting snaps? Like girls are now snaps instead of like your phone number.
Well, I've seen a lot of guys at football games that go around to like 15 girls and get snaps. So it's like, okay, just another one of those snaps that you have in your phone.
Yeah, that's weird.
I
They
don't know.
figure it's like rolling dice, right? One of them will
One
pan
will
out.
work.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. This is
It's not a good system. I do say it's the death of relationships for
I
sure.
like
Because
how you say it's not a good system, but you're kind of preaching about it. Because I'll be honest, the very beginning of your conversation was like, yeah, it's not great. And then you went off saying about this.
But I've got 900 streak.
okay, well, it has its benefits, and then it
So
also.
everybody must be watching this later to be thinking, oh, thank you, Riley. And they're like, wait, she just said it's so bad. And then
Well, I know my friends are not going to be happy with me saying that it's so bad. They're going to be like, it's the best thing, because some of them do believe that it's like the best app that they could ever have. Snapchat's my least favorite app on my phone.
I've seen 19-year-olds on TikTok say, okay, I'm 19 now. Should I be getting rid of Snapchat because I'm older now? Should I start talking to girls? And people are like, yes.
Okay, with that being said, she sends me these videos on a daily. Like, she's like, look at this video that I found of this guy that's 19 that deleted his Snap. I'm like, okay, good for him. Like, I can't do that yet because all my friends are still on their Snap. When they get rid of theirs, it'll be fine. Because they won't do it. Everyone uses that. I prefer every other social media over
Okay, so how
Snapchat.
about the next guy you like exchange phone numbers and text each other?
Here's one thing that I'm putting out there that will be good. All of the guys that I've talked to that have worked successfully, I guess, in a way, have been not on Snap. It's through messages. Like
a text message.
Text messages. Like,
there's your answer.
yes. So one of the guys that I talked to a while ago, he actually didn't have Snapchat, so that was maybe a possibility. But he asked me for my number, and we talked and had really deep conversations on number. He was one of the guys that I said can have a good conversation. Trying to think
so maybe avoid the boys on Snap.
No, but everyone has Snap.
And you'll get
like
the ones
even
that...
some of the good ones.
Wow, this is so interesting, but not, I mean, sorry, Riley. I mean, your mom told me the story when I had her on, and no offense, I understand her a little more because it's like
I agree. No, I totally get it on like someone who's not having to deal with everyone else being on Snapchat.
and then you tell me you're 500 paragraphs about it. No, I don't know. You lost me like halfway through it. With what did you say, 900 and something? I don't remember. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Don't you love talking to him? It's so fun. Your voice is great. You're funny. It's great.
So you lost me halfway. Because I'm sorry, Riley. I mean, you got me when you said, "Oh, it's not great," and then you went on like all this points or something, and
my final answer is that it is an awful app, but there is its benefits to it.
you just wait a minute. Hold on, time out. You just said at the very beginning it was awful, and then okay.
So it's probably a necessary evil for your state of life right now. So sure, it's evil, but you have to do it right now because that's the only way the kids communicate.
Yeah. I hate the app in general. If I could, if I could delete that app and everyone, like, if Snapchat was never invented. Okay, one other thing. The pictures on Snapchat are better than the pictures that your phone takes. I don't know how it's possible, but if you ask anyone, everyone uses Snapchat as their camera. Like, I promise you, it's better quality somehow. Apple needs to study that and figure it out and use whatever Snapchat's using for their camera and put it in. Like, it's the same camera. I don't get it.
Really?
I don't know how. But that is the other reason that I keep Snapchat. Like, no matter what, I think I will because the camera's just so good.
I have friends that use Snapchat for the dumb filters. I'm
Okay,
like, what
I
are we
don't do
doing here?
that, but
Like, we'll be out and they're like, look, we have puppy dog tongue. I'm like, okay.
Wow, this is a very interesting conversation, Riley. I kind of learned something and I kind of didn't.
I'll I'll end my point with the quote that I said in the beginning because that's how I'd like to be remembered for this topic. That Snapchat is the death of all relationships, all friendships, all relationships, all everything.
Okay.
Snapchat's a bad.
Oh, this sounds wrong. I hope people learn that, but to me, it was great when you said that at the very beginning, and in the middle of the conversation, you're kind of like, it's
Crazy.
wonderful. And then you're like, it's so bad.
It's it's wonderful in a way that I can stay in touch with my friends every single day. Because if I know from other experiences, even like people that I've worked with on set and stuff, I don't text people every day because there's not stuff to talk about. But snapping, like even just your face, it keeps like them in your mind, if that makes like when my friend that I don't see like on a weekly basis, like when they snap me and stuff, they like are in my mind. Like I don't forget them as like a friend. Like I'm like, oh yeah.
I get that.
Like
Interesting.
it helps you stay in touch even when you don't have to talk in a way. So like it's not like you have to have a particular conversation every day. You don't have to find a way to talk to these people. It's just snap a picture, you're done. Like, oh yeah, we're still friends, like stuff like that, you know?
That's kind of like Facebook is to me. I hate Facebook, but I keep it because I can see, oh, she went on this trip. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to call her and talk to her, but I
Hmm.
still keep up with her life.
Like that's kind of what it is for Snapchat too. You can just like you stay in touch. Not in the most healthy way, but like you stay in touch where you're still friends and you can still like because when I stop
I get
snapping
it.
people, I do
I
realize
don't
that
get it.
when
I'm sorry.
some of
Okay,
my
hold on.
friends like will go on vacation and they like won't snap for a while, you lose contact so quick. Like just with
What?
them not
I guess out of sight, out of mind.
that okay, I guess that's a good way to put it. Not the friendliest way to put it, but out of sight, out of mind. When you snap someone and you see their face every single day, it stays in your mind and they like stay at the top of your mind as friend and stuff
So
like
in
that.
my culture, I'm from Japan,
Oh,
and
I didn't know
That's
that.
cool.
yes, we don't have Snapchat in Japan.
Japan is smart.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. So, uh, so, so yeah, it went to Japan, but it didn't survive.
Oh,
Interesting. What?
it didn't
Yes.
work there. Interesting.
Why wouldn't
Yeah.
it work there? That's odd.
Because we are in more in person.
Yes.
That's makes sense.
Like, I don't think Snapchat would have worked when I was younger because I think people would
Hmm.
have been like, this is stupid. Why aren't we just
So
talking?
yeah, I will say this is like Instagram is big, Facebook is not really big in Japan. But yeah, Snapchat not really as big. So
That's
I
good.
mean it's not big at all. So
Wow.
yeah, it's something
That is good. I wish
Wow.
that's what it was here.
That
but
tells us a lot, actually.
Yeah, it does.
hmm
Ugh.
Interesting.
yeah.
And, and in some ways, it's like a vanity thing,
So
too.
like in the culture in Japan, um we're glued to our phone, but we're more outdoor people.
Really?
So, how are you outdoor and glued to your phone at the same time?
So like when so I got you lost. So
You
so
lost me.
when we go to school, you're in school until it's completely pitch dark outside because you do sports activity. So there's schools every day, including the weekend sometimes. Yes. So
Whoa.
school is
Whoa.
hardcore in Japan, and
Wow.
study is hardcore in Japan. So you do have social media. We have Instagram, but you have like friends or more meeting them together in person. It's not like talking online.
Oh.
Hmm.
Because you don't really have time. Everything's so
Yes.
regimented.
Hmm.
Interesting. That is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And did you like that way of growing up? Did you grow up there?
Yes. So it's two cultures are different.
Hmm.
Oh,
Um, and it's so interesting because it's like you ride to school, you go to school, and like you're glued to the phone, but it's not you're how do you describe it? You are glued, but the only time you're glued to the phone is when you're by yourself, going to a transportation or taking the bus or
But
taking the
what are you
train.
doing on your phone that you're
You're
glued
on
to it?
Instagram talking to your friends. But when you see
Okay.
your friends in person, you don't see them on their phone.
Okay.
They're not on their phone at all. They're
That's
talking to their friends.
that's how it should be.
Hmm.
ouch. Because another big thing, when I hang out with people, everyone is on their phones. Like
It's
we're
like
just all sitting in a room on our phones
So I
together.
believe it's became the culture in the United States. And unfortunately, not your mother generation, maybe a little during that time, it's that we became so glued with with the technology
mm,
that you everything's there on their phone now,
It
right? You
is.
used to have to like get on the laptop and research. Now wherever you go, it's like you sit in a restaurant, you can still get on the internet, you can still get on Facebook, you can still Google, you can say, "Hey Siri," you can do all this stuff. It's no longer putting the phone down.
right.
And also, I will leave this real quick. We are now one of my friends is like this, and I get onto him. He only likes to text, this text message on iPhones. And that bothers me because, and I'm a big health advocate, you do not hear he or she's voice.
Exactly. And you
You
don't
don't,
know intonations and what they mean
mm,
by the
you don't
text.
hear what they're going through,
Yeah.
right?
If they
So,
say I'm fine versus I'm fine,
hmm
you know, yeah, you don't know how they're really.
you don't experience that. You don't hear their voice, and you don't
Yeah.
understand that. That's the problem with with it. And
Yeah.
so that's one thing I want to say. It's like you don't hear their voice. You
No,
don't
I
hear,
agree with that.
you don't understand what's going on, and it's like it's just like text message only. Like they'll send you a long conversation and you're like, okay, this is what they're going through. But you don't hear their voice, you don't know what's going on, you don't.
Do you see this person in person often?
No, no. But
Oh,
you don't. And I think that's what a lot of people are going through. It's like you are glued in that
Yeah.
way.
yeah.
And it's something, as us as society we have to talk about. As us we hope that when we're making films or TV shows, we talk about mental health. It's very
Right.
important. It doesn't matter what age we are. We need to
Right.
talk about it, especially for teenagers, boys and girls, and
Yeah.
adults. And it's very important to bring that topic about. It's something that we should not be ashamed to talk
Right.
about at all. It
Right.
doesn't matter if you're in film or not, and it's something that we should have a normal conversation with friends, and around loved ones. It's
Right.
okay to talk about these issues. And that's the one thing I think, we are so glued to our phone. But
Yeah.
there's no, I mean, it's fine to be glued, but I think it's good to just pick up the phone and say, hey, let me
Yeah.
have lunch, right? Male or female friend,
Yeah.
and say, hey, I'm just thinking about you, let's have coffee, right?
Yeah.
Just have coffee. Let's just meet as friends. And that's one thing we as society need to do, but we're not doing that. right?
Right.
So that's the problem I'm noticing. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it's like in Japan. We don't have Snapchat.
That
That's
is really
great.
interesting. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Even though I learned so much from Riley about it, not really. I didn't. People will definitely watch this and like Riley's like, wait a minute, what? You said this at the very beginning, and then you said this, and then just
She's for
okay.
it. Wait, no, she's not for it. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, she is. Oh, wait, no.
And then at the very end, you're like, oh, it's not. And they're like, wait a minute, she just said all this. Okay. And no, people be
And
like,
guys, it's
Riley,
not a good thing. It's not a good app. It has
no.
its perks, but it's not a good app. I'm
He
putting it
has
up
his
there.
perks.
It has its perks.
It does. The camera's really good. I can stay in touch with my friends. I love to do voice vlogs on there. You were just talking
Okay.
about how you need to hear.
Oh, she does do a lot of
Okay,
that.
That
good,
is
good.
I do that like a lot. And my friends do it back. For some reason, that's like the easiest thing for everyone to do. I don't know how it even
They
started.
can't talk to each other, but they can say everything they're doing
I
in their
would much
day.
rather do a voice vlog than a call. I don't know why.
No,
That's not great.
no,
Probably.
it's
No.
not.
Okay. Backtracking.
Too late now. You said it. You said it. Wow. Wow. I'm speechless. Okay. When I have YouTube back,
Easier to do it that
when
way, I
I
guess.
have YouTube back, this is a promise. I'm gonna ask you again, Riley, what you think. I'm serious because
Maybe it will change.
Yeah,
The
I'm
thought will
sure it
change. I'm sure
will.
it will.
I'm sure it will.
No, everyone's gonna think that I'm so like.
No. Mm-mm.
in the
They all
future,
feel it too.
when I have you back for sure, both of you, Riley, that's the question
Thank
I've been
you.
asking. Okay, Miss Riley and Miss Denise, my last two. Okay. The brain keeps coming back to Riley's Snapchat story, which is not helping. Okay. Anyways, okay. Any any upcoming projects that you guys can talk about?
Well,
We've been auditioning a lot.
you wrote that script.
I'm actually writing another script right now. But yes, I am planning on sometime next year to make my own movie. I want to star in it. This is actually the first. You'll be the first to hear about this because I don't think you even know.
What?
I told my dad, but she was away doing a filming, so me and him were talking about some things this weekend. But right now, I'm currently writing a dystopian movie because I mentioned earlier I really love dystopian. I love The Hunger Games, Maze Runner, The 100, all of that good stuff, and I want to make something that feels like it. So I'm writing something like that I can hopefully like star in, have a part for my mom. I already have a pretty great casting, well, not cast, great crew that I'd be able to get on board with this. So I'm hoping for that. You know, we already know, but yeah. So I'm hoping for something like that. That's, I guess, all that's going on right now. Things are slowing down because holidays are coming up. What about you?
Let's see. Yeah, I have several movies coming soon. There's a movie right now I'm in that's really great movie. It's
Hmm.
called Stitched, and it's
Yes.
playing in lots of festivals.
Great
She
movie.
saw it.
This is one of my favorite. It's
so
so
great.
good. It is so good. Go watch that.
Yeah, it's doing the festival circuit and it's winning. It just won again. It's doing all kinds
It's
of
so
great.
good.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I just finished shooting literally yesterday a movie called I can never remember. Obsolete Occurrences. Obsolete.
Maybe something like that.
Something like that's awful. Obsolete observations. Obsolete observations.
That makes sense.
It's just as wild as the title. But I kind of play like a crazy woman, so it was
That
fun.
sounds like a lot of fun. I would really want to do more stuff where I'm challenged, like in a crazy.
You will.
The horror with the blood. That one, I want that to happen again. Something along those lines sounds pretty fun.
We're gonna get all
And
kinds of weird offers.
any movies that you saw in the movie theater you recommend?
Oh yeah,
Wait,
the
what?
one we just saw.
Oh, that. Wait, what was the question? Sorry.
any movies in the theater you recommend?
Oh, recommend. Yes. Regretting You is an incredible
It's
movie.
really good.
It's in my like top 10 favorites, I believe. I love all of the actors in it. Mason Thames, McKenna Grace.
She saw it with friends, told us about it. We went and saw it. It's great.
It's really incredible. It's such a good movie. It's based on a Colleen Hoover book called It's Also Regretting You. So it's just
she loves to read books and then go see the movie.
And I'm very shocked because I was like, they're probably not going to keep it book accurate. They never do. Almost every single scene was from the book into the movie. And it was so great to watch because I knew it was happening. All the scenes that I imagined in my mind were perfectly like portrayed on scene. It was really great. So I recommend that one. It's kind of, I don't know exactly the right genre for that. Maybe coming of age romance.
A little bit of mixed drama, a little bit of everything.
Sad, yeah. I don't know. It's very, very
What about
good.
you? Anything you've seen recently?
No, not really. No.
Regretting You. Go watch it.
I know there's a lot of not good stuff out there.
Another one.
I noticed that at the end of the season, they kind of don't, there's not really great movies.
But this one is, it really is.
I know that Black Phone 2's out right now.
We want to see.
I do want to see that one because another Mason Thames one. He's a really great actor.
I've seen the first one. I definitely want to see that one, actually. I heard that one, the Black Phone 2, actually. I heard that is really good.
And we've heard it's
scary.
love
the actress that plays Gwen. She's incredible. Madeline McGraw. I'm so excited to see because the story's more based on her. And I'm very excited to see that. So we need to make time to go watch it. I think it's actually leaving the theaters soon.
Oh, okay.
And then this one's not in the theater anymore, but it's one of my favorite movies. It was out in the summer. How to Train Your Dragon, the live action. I think it's just very wonderfully done.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it is just very great. I love it. I want to make a movie that has that feel good energy that comes out of it.
Wow. Okay. Any hidden talents, Riley?
If you call writing one, I guess. I don't really know if I just really enjoy it. I started writing last year and I started writing a fantasy. That one's kind of on hold right now because I just needed a break from it.
Her college teachers, English, have told her she's their best student they've ever had. She has a gift for writing.
I really enjoy it. Everything comes very easily for me for writing because I know a lot of people will do outlines and stuff like that. And I'll obviously get a kind of what I want for the story, but I don't care if it's perfect my first time going through.
That's the key.
I just write.
Amazing.
I write whatever is in my mind and I put it down and then I can pretty it up later.
That's awesome.
I just put all my thoughts on there and the story writes itself. Everything. I love it a lot. I just bring all of these worlds to life and it's a lot of fun to do.
That's good. I'm so glad. My last question for both of you, Miss Riley, first is you. Any any motivation message that you want to tell any young teenagers who are trying to pursue their career in the entertainment industry?
Don't stop. Keep going after your dream. You got to chase it, but keep going after it. It might not be easy. There's a lot of things that are hard in the film industry, but don't let that stop you. Keep going. Follow your dreams. Anything is possible. And I mean anything. So keep following after those dreams. Keep pushing yourself and enjoy it. Don't do it just to be famous. Do it because you love it, because you have a passion for it, because you want to story tell. Do it because you love it, not because of other reasons. And just keep dreaming, keep going after it. It'll happen.
Amen.
If you can't go a day without thinking about something,
I just saw that one actually.
Do not give up on it.
Yep.
Amen. That's so true. That is 100% true. It is keep going. This is your passion. Love what you're doing. Absolutely. You know, Riley, you're so mature. I'm so, and I gotta ask, a lot of people may be wondering, did your mom help you with your hair? It's so curly because both of you look the same hair almost.
It's naturally curly.
No, it is naturally. I'm blessed to have her genes. At first I didn't love my curly hair,
No,
but
I
I
didn't
had
either when I was younger. I
I
wanted it
learned to
straight.
like it. Yeah. Um, I'm still trying to get the curls down to a little bit better pinpoint because I know that
Mine
they
don't
used to
look
be
good
better,
then.
but I went through a stage of straightening my hair for a while and it definitely burnt it and killed parts of it. So I'm trying to re-nurse it back to health.
Okay. Where can people find you on social media? Well, whoever wants to go first.
My social media, my Instagram is I have to change it, but someone else has my name, so I think I need to buy it. But my Instagram account name is Riley Riley dot underscore dot Beeson Beeson, and then my TikTok is at smiling with Riley with two Y's. Yeah.
Mine is Denise Gossett one on Instagram and Denise Gossett on TikTok, Denise Gossett on Facebook, Denise Gossett on X,
She's lucky that her name
Denise
is
Gossett on LinkedIn.
When I tried to make my account name, it would not let me. I've tried to change it so many times, and Riley Beeson's taken. Riley Beeson official is taken. Riley.Beeson is taken. Every single one out there is taken. I'm like, dude, I need to buy one from someone.
Really?
I should like just buy the username and get Riley Beeson.
You
You can. Well, no, like you have to like reach out to them and be like,
Oh,
Oh,
I don't think you can just sell that.
yeah, you can.
Really?
You just be like, remove your username, and then I'll put my
Sounds
username
illegal.
in. I know a lot of people do it, but I don't know. It's just not the easiest way to look stuff up. I need to fix it. It's a very
and
hard way.
and you're based out of where? Florida?
We're in Florida,
Yes.
Lake Mary, Florida, which is outside of Orlando.
Okay.
We were in LA, but no longer LA.
Yes. Wow, I've learned so much from you, Riley. So much, and the audience has learned so much as yourself being a young actress in the entertainment industry and still continuing on, and I'm glad that you love it so much, being in, and your mom can agree this is a very tough industry with auditions and working hours, staying up and being on set so long
Right.
but I'm glad you're still going and you're still pursuing it and
Thank you.
making people meet, making friends through
Yeah.
Instagram like me on Instagram, and have you on my show has been an honor, and I had your mom
Yeah,
on my show and she told me her views about all this stuff and then you tell me yours. So I'm definitely can't wait to have both of you be back on and
Hey.
Thank
definitely
you.
Miss Riley, you are going to be, I'll be waiting to hear what your answer is again soon in the future.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yep. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. It has been amazing.
Yes, thank you for both of you. I really appreciate it. We're
I mean, we
definitely
should just call like once a week and catch up.
yes. You know
We
what
have
we need
so
to
much
do?
fun.
Both of us, three of us, we should do Instagram Live.
You should. That would
Oh,
be so fun.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll definitely schedule that.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if you go
Awesome.
live and talk about that, Riley, everybody be like, what is going on?
Yep. Yep.
That's funny.
Everybody be like your mom would be like, yeah, I know. She says it's not good. And then
A minute
like,
later, she says that it's great.
We'll have to do like an Instagram live, like when we are shooting Sugar Creek too.
yes,
Because then we
please.
can like show you around the set and stuff. And
Praying for season 2.
that'd be cool.
Yes, yes. So I'll definitely love to have you back. We're gonna do Instagram Live and I'll do this as well. So
Oh, thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank
thank you, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye. Thank
bye.
you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye-bye.